Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Janice. If you're new, today I put together 3 adorable Dollar Tree Christmas DIYs. So I hope you enjoy the video. Let's start with the first DIY. For this one, we're going to take a Dollar Tree and some little gift bags from Dollar Tree, and also I'm going to be using the tile from Dollar Tree as well. So the first thing I want to do is cut the middle of the tile. So I'm just going to take my X-Acto knife and cut that part out. It would be easier just to cut it out with the scissors, so that's what I'm going to do, use the scissors to cut it out. Now I'm going to take that gift bag, and I like the little snowman, so I'm going to use that one, and I'm just going to cut it down because I'm going to place it on the tree. So I don't want to really make it too small. I'm going to place the tile right over the snowman, and this is how it's going to look. Now I want to make sure I have enough underneath, because if I cut it too short, it's going to ruin it. So I'm going to leave it kind of long. Now to place it down, I'm just going to use a little bit of the glue, and then once I have it once I have it secured on the tree, I'm going to take it and cut around the edges, so this way you can't see the gift bag. This is such an easy DIY, and it comes out really cute, especially if you don't have like a printer or anything like that. You can grab one of Dollar Tree's gift bags and you can make this adorable Christmas decor, and it comes out so stinking cute. I went ahead and painted the tile with the mouse color paint. Now to place the tile down over the gift bag, I'm just going to use a little bit of the hot glue, because using like the glue, it takes a couple hours to dry, and I really need to get this done, so I use the hot glue. So now I'm going to take some glue and start line underneath, trying to make sure everything's nice and centered and straight without moving it. So placing some glue inside where the gift bag and tile meet. This way you can't see that. Looks like it's one piece. Now I'm going to start cutting the remaining part of the tile. I started off using my scissors and then switched to the box cutter. I'm going to take some white paint, and I'm going to blend a little bit of the white around the middle part where the snowman is, and a little bit actually all over on the tile, just here and there. So here is where I'm placing down some white randomly around the tile. I was going to use some red, but I didn't think it looked good at all, so I just kept the white. And I do use antique wax as well. You'll see that coming up soon. I wanted to give it that vintage vibe. Now I'm taking my chippy brush and just going over the tile with some antique wax. I think it looks really good this way. Now I'm going to be using this Dollar Tree candlestick holder, and I used it previously. That's why it's painted, and I figured I'd use this as a stand. So I'm just going to place some hot glue in the back and place the tree right on front of it, in front of it, I should say. A bow from, I don't even know where I got this ribbon at, and I had a little piece and I thought it was really pretty. So I'm just going to make a little bow and place it at the top of the tree. I was going to use like canvas or something like that, but I wanted to give it a little bit of red tint to it, so I thought the red really made it pop. So I'm just ducktailing the ends on the bow, and then I'm going to place it at the top of the tree. I think this came out really pretty. It looks kind of vintage, and did something different with the tile and placed a little gift bag underneath it. Makes it look like a one piece to me, and I really like the way this came out. Next up, we're going to take this round ornament from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to be using some fairy lights, and I used my Cricut. So I'm just going to remove the top part of the ornament, put it aside because I'm going to use it for this DIY. I'm going to use the back of the sign, and I'm just going to paint it with red color paint. I think it's called Imperial. It took about 2 coats. Now I use my Cricut, and I'm just going to place down the words that say Merry and Bright. I don't know if it's my eyes or what, but this vinyl from Dollar Tree, it looked like it had a gray tint to it. I don't know. It used to be much whiter, unless it's just me. I don't know, but it just didn't seem bright white. But I used it anyways. Place down the vinyl with a slant. I didn't want it perfectly straight. Now, because I'm going to be adding some fairy lights, I need to drill some holes. I went ahead and placed down, I used my pencil and just placed down some markings so I know where to actually drill a hole. I'm using my drill to drill the holes. I don't know why I was having a hard time. I think these drill bits that I bought are not the best because this is MDF. It should go right through, and I had to go and do it a couple times, but I managed to get it done. Now I'm just making sure the lights will fit in the hole. So I'm going to go ahead and finish drilling all the holes around the ornament off camera. Now, because you can see in the holes, I'm going to take some red paint and just fill the holes in with the red paint. Now I'm going to place the lights inside the holes, and once I place them in there, I'm going to actually place some glue in the back so this way they don't move and they'll stay nice and secure. Now there's going to be remaining lights in the back. I'm just going to take some tape and place it down so this way they don't like hang all over the place. And we'll do the same thing with the battery pack. Now I'm going to place that piece that I took off, and I'm just going to glue it down. I also painted that red. I wanted to add a little green to the sign, so I created a Halle Berry on my Cricut. So I took some ribbon from Michael's and created a little bow, simple bow, and I'm just going to place it at the top of the ornament. I'm also going to add a few picks. I cut them in half from Dollar Tree or Michael's, one or the other. I'm going to glue both the picks right on top of the ribbon. And then I created a little hanger, just used ribbon from Michael's. And look how pretty this came out. And it looks so gorgeous with the lights on. And it was not really hard to make at all. I was going to add some trim around the ornament, but I thought it would be too busy and I left it as is. And this is how it turned out. All right, this is the last DIY. This is going to be a Christmas doll, I would think you can call it. I don't know. So these are the supplies I'm going to be using today. I got this little sled from Hobby Lobby, and these are from Walmart, but you can use fabric from Dollar Tree, and a little cup. Styrofoam balls from Dollar Tree, piece of cardboard, this clear ornament. This was from a wrapping paper, I believe, and also pantyhose and a sock from Dollar Tree. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut these in half. I'm going to make them small because they're going to be for I'm going to wrap the sock around them. So I'm not sure, maybe they're like 6 inches. I didn't really measure. I did everything by eye. So I cut the other one, just measuring, putting it side by side, and cut them down with my X-Acto knife. Now this took me to make this complete almost 3 hours, 2.5 hours, I'd say. But I'm slow. I mean, if you can make this faster than me, go ahead, but it really comes out adorable. Cut the sock in half because I'm going to cut that in half again and roll the little rolling, whatever you want to call those things. I'm going to have to do this quick because, like I said, this took me almost 3 hours, so I'm going to have to cut it down, speed it up because I don't want to make you sit here for 40 minutes watching this video. So I'm going to cut the sock in half, like I said, and I'm going to wrap it around the little not wood, oh my god, wrapping paper spools. Now I'm just going to hot glue the sock around the spool. We'll call it a spool. If you're going to make this, I wouldn't definitely use these socks. These shred and they make a mess. I would use the nylon socks. Now I'm going to take that styrofoam ball and cut it in half. Now I'm going to take that cardboard, place the little legs right on top, glue them down, and the little styrofoam ball, I'm going to place that right in front of that. Then I'm going to cut out the cardboard in shape of the little shoe. Now I'm going to take that fabric and I'm going to glue down the little shoe right on top and wrap the front of the shoe all the way around, all the way underneath. This part was a little challenging. I was really struggling with this part, but if you can get past this part, the rest is easy. So I did the best I could and wrapped the fabric around the front and the bottom and the back and glued everything together, but you won't notice the difference. You'll see at the end it really comes out cute. Now I want to create some fur around the little shoe. I got this from Dollar Tree in the auto department. I just cut a little piece, just gonna hot glue it around the little shoe. I want to add foam to the bottom of the shoe, so I'm just going to take them out and trace them and then hot glue to the bottom of the shoe. I got this from Michael's. You can get it at any craft store. And I'm just going to hot glue it to the bottom of the shoe. Now I'm going to take a little piece of cardboard and take the shoes, put them together, place the cardboard on top, and I'm just going to glue it on top. Now I took that fabric and cut out a shape, and I grabbed some microfiber and place it at the bottom of the hat and just glued it down. And I'm going to place it right over the cup. Now I need to make his arms. I'm going to take the remaining part of the sock, cut it in half, and then I'm going to glue it together. And then at the end of the sock, I'm going to grab one of those little wood beads and glue it at the end for like his little hand. Now that I have them finished, I'm going to glue the arms down. Now I'm going to remove the pantyhose from the package. Now that little clear ornament that I got, I thought I could cut the end off, but I absolutely could not. I tried everything. So what I ended up doing was I threw some white paint inside, and I'm going to use the top part of the ornament for the top and just cover it with the hat. Now you can grab something from like Michael's or something that's clear, that's round, or a little ball or something from Dollar Tree, but this is all I had. Now I'm taking a little piece of that pantyhose and I'm going to place it right over that ornament. Now I'm going to take the doll's body and place the ornament right on top and glue it down. Now I need to make some hair for the doll. I'm grabbing some white yarn and trying to make it as long as possible. My hand's not that big, so I grabbed some paint sticks and wrapped it around the paint sticks. I'm going to tie a piece off in the middle, and then I'm going to tie a piece off at both ends. Now I'm just going to cut the ends on each end. These are little pigtails. Now I'm going to glue them to the top of her head. I want to make a hat, and I grabbed, this is like a hat from Dollar Tree. I just cut it, and I'm going to glue it to the top of her head, and then at the top I'm going to tie it off and put a little snowball at the end. So I'm just tying it off at the top, and it's out of view. Sorry guys, that's what I'm doing. You'll see it. I'll put it back in view. You'll see what I'm doing. So I'm going to add a little snowball to the top of her hat. Now for the scarf, I just cut out a piece of that hat as well. Use the same one, and I'm going to drape it right over the front of her and hot glue it underneath her neck. Now for her nose, I'm going to use a wood bead, but then I didn't like it. I made one out of the pantyhose. I just put some stuffing in the pantyhose and made a little nose for her. I think it looked better. Nose. I'm going to place it on her face, and I'm going to grab some googly eyes and hot glue them down as well. Off camera, I made some bangs for her, and I just put some blush on her cheeks. These are googly eyes I got from Dollar Tree. Just going to hot glue them down. I also hot glue the sled to her hand, and it looks so cute that way. I'm going to place her right on top of her legs and just place it right over the top. And look how stinking cute this came out. It's so adorable. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Take care, everyone. I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.